everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video we're going to be doing another Will I Buy It or Purchase Pass. Depending on which channel you're watching, the name changes, I guess. But real quick before we get started, I just wanted to show you my Fur Mama shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. It does come from my own boutique, Niminies.com. And I wanted to let you know that new markdowns have just been taken on all of the winter weather clothing. So like anything with long sleeves, sweaters, that sort of thing, marked down up to 40%, including Fur Mama. So if you're interested, the link is in the description bar down below, Niminies.com. I would love it if you would check it out. All right, now getting into Will I Buy It. I do have my iPad right here, and I didn't unlock it, but I have the Trend Mood 1 Instagram page open in my browser. So I'm going to be going through all of the products that have posted in the last 2 weeks on this Instagram site and let you know what my thoughts are and if I'm considering buying it or not. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start with the first product that posted since the last time I filmed this video 2 weeks ago. I would like some feedback from you guys in the comment section down below. If you think 2 weeks is too long, would you prefer having me post this video weekly? If so, let me know that. Or if you would prefer me just to go back like 1 week in the Instagram page and still post bi-weekly, let me know that as well. I'd be happy to do it either way. Anyway, let's go ahead. The first product here is from, so it looks like this is from Summer Fridays, I think is the brand. It's the R&R mask. It is available now. It was available on January 30th online at Summer Fridays, and then 31st online at Sephora, and February 2nd in stores. I am filming this on February 10th. So yeah, let me know if you want me to do only 1 week at a time. Let me know, because it seems like, you know, this product is already posted. So anyway, this is a mask, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to pick this up. I get so many masks in beauty boxes, and then I also do buy a lot of masks as well. Like, not a lot. I will buy a handful of masks when they're on sale at like Target or whatever. If I'm interested and curious about them, I will pick one up. But for the most part, I get so many masks in my beauty boxes that I really don't ever have to buy any. So I'm not going to be picking this one up. All right, moving on to the next item. This is picture of Huda Beauty matte and metal melted shadows. This is not something I'm interested in. In fact, I have a handful of like liquid eyeshadows and I struggle with them. I did just pick up some from the drugstore that you'll see in a haul video later this week that I'm going to be giving a try, but I haven't learned the art of liquid eyeshadows yet. So I'm going to be giving a pass on that one as well. Okay, the next item here is from Zoeva. I think I talked about this in the last video, I think. But it says it's available now. It's an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and 4 eye crayons. I would be interested in this. I think I got some comments from you guys. I got one about Beauty Bay. I'm not sure if they ship to the US. I'm not sure if that's just an overseas company or not, but I am curious about Zoeva and I would like to get something from them. This eyeshadow palette, maybe it's pretty, but I don't know. We'll see. That one's a maybe. I'm not sure about that one. All right, the next item is Wayne Goss brushes. He came out with synthetics. Honestly, I'm not gonna get these. I'm just not. It's $140 for a 4-piece synthetic brush set. I do have one Wayne Goss brush, which I got in a Beautylish box. I'm curious about Wayne Goss brushes. But I think what I would do is pick them up like one at a time. Some, like if I'm interested in a specific brush. This is a 4-piece set, but you know, this one, I'm not a big fan of fan brushes, and that's one of the brushes in here. So I just don't think that this would be something that I would want. All right, next up is a whole bunch of Marc Jacobs products. It looks like a concealer stick in 17 shades. Available in March. An instant blurring beauty powder in 4 shades. And then, is that it? Yeah, it looks like it's the a concealer and a powder. I'm not going to pick up any of these either. The concealer looks like it's like it actually says on here, this is mostly a face concealer for blemishes, that sort of thing. Probably not something that I will even consider, to be honest with you. All right, next up are the Zodiac loose pigments from ColourPop. I'm not going to pick these up. I'll just be honest, I'm not going to pick them up. They're pretty, but I would probably end up with glitter all over my face. So not picking those up. Okay, so this next item on here is from Physicians Formula, and it looks like they have a new blurring primer and then also a shade adjuster. They've got a dark and a light. It looks like it comes in a 2-pack set. The primer I'm not really interested in, but that shade adjuster is something I might look at. It depends on how much it's going to be. I don't know that it says on here. It doesn't really say on here how much that is, but I would consider that. Because I definitely have issues with my foundation matching skills. I'm just not very good at it. So this I will definitely consider. And like I said, the primer is not something I'm interested in, but the shade adjuster is something I might definitely look at depending on the price. All right, the next item here is Lily Lashes. It's just new packaging. It looks like it's the same. It's the Miami lashes, and then it's just like new packaging for Valentine's Day. I don't own any Lily Lashes. I don't wear lashes very often, like at all, so that's something I'm definitely passing on. All right, the next item is Sephora is celebrating the Lunar New Year with an eyeshadow palette and a brush set. The brush set comes with 2 eye brushes, 2 face brushes, and a brush holder. I don't know, this just isn't very interesting to me. I mean, it's cute. It's definitely cute packaging. It's also a limited time product, I'm sure. And, you know, I have a lot of limited time products, and the eyeshadow palette to me just doesn't really look all that interesting. Yeah, this is definitely a skip for me, so I'm not going to pick that up. Okay, the mini HG palette from Violet Voss. I'm pretty sure, didn't this come in the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus in like December? I think it did. It says it will be available February 12th, so maybe this is a new... Maybe this is new. It says the OG and mini new shop Violet Voss. The mini HG palette includes 10 pigmented warm shades. Yeah, I'm not sure. I probably will not pick this up. If I had gotten it in my Ipsy bag, I definitely would have given it a try. I do not have the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I've contacted Ipsy and they said that I would be put on the waiting list, and that was 3 months ago. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, but this is not something I'm going to pick up. It just isn't. All right, the next item is Huda Beauty, the Jacqueline lash, which I think is a new lash for Huda Beauty. Again, lashes, I'm not going to pick that up. The Kylie Valentine's collection is on here. I'm not going to pick that up. I think I talked about that the last time. It looks like there's new Sigma brushes. So there is the 40 HD Precision brush and the P87 Edge Precision. I'm not going to pick up either of those either. I like Sigma brushes. I actually like Sigma brushes a lot, but no, I'm not going to pick that up. All right, the next item is a liquid highlighter from Milani. It's definitely a golden highlighter, and this is just a sneak peek. It doesn't say when it's coming out. That's not something I'm going to pick up. It's a little bit too dark for me, and I really don't tan in the summer. Pretty much I am as pale as a ghost, which my foundation's a little bit dark for me today, so I'm a little bit darker than a ghost today. But it's either I'm pale as a ghost or I am red, like a lobster. Those are the only 2 shades my skin goes. I don't tan. So I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible. I like going to like the beach and stuff, but I am under umbrellas or whatever. I just... lots and lots of sunscreen, like 50 SPF or more. I think I've even tried 100 SPF. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so the next item is from Makeup Geek. It looks like they're coming out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes. Okay. It looks like one is Peach Bellini and one is Champagne and Rose. I like Makeup Geek. I probably will not buy these, and the only reason why is because they're not very accessible for me. I'm not a big fan of buying from like a whole bunch of different websites. I will if something really intrigues me, but this just doesn't draw me in enough to make me want to go buy from Makeup Geek. If this comes to like the Target website, I would consider buying it from the Target website, but not from Makeup Geek, just because I think I've said it on this channel before, you know, if I was buying from every single website, I would just go completely insane. Okay, the next item here. It looks like there's new shades from Physicians Formula in their Butter Bronzer and Butter Blush. and I'm not going to pick up any of those. So the bronzers are deeper shades. It looks like one is more of like a yellow undertone. The original bronzer shade works for me. In fact, I actually have it on my forehead today. So I don't need any of the other shades, and I've not been a big fan of the Butter Blush. And this is in Saucy Mauve. Not that they're bad, it's just I picked up one and it was way too pale for me, and I just haven't picked up any others since. Okay, next is from Tom Ford. It looks like they just dropped some new lipsticks. Honestly, it doesn't look that interesting to me. I'm going to be a pass on that. And I'm trying to be a lot more cutthroat with when I'm looking at things, whether I want to buy them or not. So you'll see me passing on a lot of things. All right, Hyper Real Glow from MAC. There's 2 palettes here. Each includes 3 shades. It looks like there is a Get Lit and Shimmy Peach. It looks like are the 2 shades. The Shimmy Peach is definitely too deep for my skin tone. I would consider the Get Lit palette, but yeah, that would really depend on the price. It says they're $39.50. I wouldn't buy them for $39.50, but if they were on sale, like if they're coming to Ulta and they eventually go like 30 or 40% off, I would consider it. So that would be a maybe. Next up is the Tint Idol Ultra Wear Nude. I never purchased the original Tint Idol foundation. I did give it a try once. I went into Sephora and got like my free birthday makeover, and they used that foundation. I wasn't a huge fan of it that one day, so I never went in and got any more samples or went in and tried it or anything. I would try the nude because I believe it's a heavier or a lighter weight, natural matte finish, SPF 19, light coverage, up to 24 hours, and a lightweight second skin effect. Those are all things that speak to me. Waterproof and sweat proof, 40 shades. So coming soon. That is something that I would definitely consider, at least going and getting a sample of. Going into a store and swatching and getting a sample of. So I'm going to keep my eye on that and see what I think, especially for like a Foundation Friday or something. I would definitely consider taking a look at that in the future. All right, the next item is another picture of the Too Faced collab with the Pretty Mess. I'm not interested in that at all. Okay, the next item is Kit Kat is coming out with some eyeshadow palettes. This has got to be a collab of some sort. All right, so it says it's a Korean makeup Kit Kat mini eyeshadows available now at Etude House Official. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this. They're cute. I love Kit Kats. I don't eat them anymore, but I love them. And they're cute. It's a cute little design. You know what I mean? But this is not something I'm going to pick up. All right. Next up, it looks like Tarte Cosmetics is coming out with a Rosé is Bay lip gloss and brush set. And then a Wine Not lip gloss and brush set. These look like they don't even belong together. You've got a lip gloss and then you've got a face brush, which doesn't make sense to me at all. So there's that. I'm not going to buy this. Okay, moving on. Next, Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, so this is just saying that the Charlotte Tilbury collection is available on Beautylish. I'm probably not going to pick that up. I did pick up a couple of Charlotte Tilbury products recently. I have the lip liner and lipstick in Pillow Talk, and then I also have the powder, the face powder, and I got a foundation. I think those are the 4 Charlotte Tilbury products I have. After trying them, I would be interested in trying more products, but that's just the Pillow Talk collection. Not really all that interested in that. All right, so it looks like MAC is coming out with 3 palettes. One super colorful. Looks like it has Flamboyant, which is warm shades with berry colors, Nude Model, which is browns, and It's Designer, which is bright, colorful shades. I'm not going to pick any of these up, so there's that. Okay, so then it has the reveal of the new shades of the Melted Matte Shadows. I stand by my original statement. These are beautiful shades. They're really pretty. They're pastels, but again, I won't be buying them. So this is probably another reason why I should be doing this video weekly. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, next up, it looks like KKW is coming out with a new fragrance. Not interested in that. I am very sensitive to scents, and that's just not something that I will consider. All right, so Physicians Formula Rosé All Stay and Rosé All Night. Looks like they're having illuminating setting spray and an ultra rich restorative cream. I would consider these. I would consider these. That's probably going to be in the maybe category. All right, the next item is the Illuminate Cosmetics Glow Up Palettes by Ashley Tisdale. Looks like they're going to have 2 contour shades and 2 highlighter shades in each palette. There's going to be a cool palette and a warm palette. This is not something I'm going to be considering, and that's just fine. And then another ad for Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's. Can we get enough of that, please? I think it was in the last one like 3 or 4 times too. All right, the next item is from Sephora. It is a Sephora Favorites for skincare. I am not going to pick that up. I like skincare, but I don't normally get like the big packages of them. Okay, the next item is the Jouer Cosmetics Powder Blush. That is one of the items that I'm not interested in. Next up is another picture of the Wayne Goss synthetic brushes. Again, not interested in that. Then comes the Morphe X Jeffree Star. I am not going to pick this up. It is $49 for the kit, and then each of them will be individuals, and then a beauty sponge set for $16. I'm not very impressed with Morphe brushes. Now, I will tell you that I think I only have 3 of them. I don't have a lot, but I've only tried a handful of Morphe stuff, and I'm not really... I don't find any of them to be all that exciting or great, you know. I personally would pick up a Sigma brush before I would pick up a Morphe brush, just from my experience with them. And again, I've only picked up a couple of them. I got 1 in a beauty box. I think I might have gotten 2 in beauty boxes. So, you know, maybe some of them are absolutely amazing, but I'm not going to pick up any of those. Okay, the ABH 2019 launches begin. They came out with 4 kits or 4 quads. Let's see, 4 hand-picked eyeshadow shades and a custom palette and 2 new lip shades. But it looks like there's 2 different sets. Okay, yeah, that's right. There's 2 sets, and each set comes with 4 eyeshadows and 2 lipsticks or lip glosses, maybe. I'm not interested in these. They're very expensive for what they are. Yeah, the liquid lipstick is $20 each. The quad is $32. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to pick that up. Okay. Another ad for Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's. And then there's another one for Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's. And then there's another one for Anastasia. All right, this is the next item. Melt Cosmetics is dropping a new Digital Dust highlight shade in Phoenix, which is a rosy copper, and Pink Moon, which is a rosé hue for a bubbly pink glow. I'm not going to get either of these. They're both kind of dark for my skin tone, so I'm going to skip those. All right. Okay, it looks like the Balm just came out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes. With built-in primers, which is kind of interesting. It looks like What's the Tea is the name of the palettes, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm having a difficult time reading this, though. It says 2 new eyeshadow palettes, which includes built-in primers, with 1 being a neutral primer, 1 being a black primer. All right. Okay, so it looks like 1 is hot tea and 1 is iced tea. Okay, I probably won't pick those up. I might take a look at them the next time I'm in Kohl's, if they are in Kohl's, because I know that Kohl's does sell the Balm. That's the only place that I'm aware of around me that sells the Balm, so I might take a look at them when I'm in there. Okay, so it looks like Touch is coming out with something new. It doesn't say what it is. It's just a sneak peek. Something special is blossoming tomorrow. Well, hold on a second. I'm sure I will see it here in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Next item is from Too Faced. It's a sneak peek of their powder foundation. This I would be considering. I would absolutely consider this. This is the Born This Way powder foundation. Have been extremely curious about powder foundations. I would love to see and try more of them. I have issues with them because not many of them are actually very high coverage. They're not really like, I feel like almost most of them are made more to be like powders than foundations, like just like over powder than foundation. So I'm always on the hunt for a good powder foundation. All right, the next item on here. So this is more items from Melt Cosmetics, showing those highlighters again, and then also it looks like they've got 3 lip colors. The only one that really speaks to me is the one called Gwendolyn, which is a coral shade. The hot pink and the plum are not items that I would be interested in, but the coral one, maybe. It's called Gwendolyn. I'll take a look at that. But again, does anybody know if you can find Melt Cosmetics anywhere other than their website? I don't know. Okay, it looks like there's going to be some Huda perfumes, which I'm going to skip right over. Okay, the next item. Okay, so looks like this might be the Tatcha product. That looks exactly what it is. It's the Tatcha Magnolia Bloom Silk Lipstick. A limited edition, rich rosy hue with a demi-matte finish. Silk extracts nourish and hydrate lips. The moisturizing formula. It looks like they're... Oh, look. Okay, so it is only one shade. They do have a picture of it on 4 different skin tones. It's pretty on every skin tone. So... $55 for a lipstick is not something that I would even consider. So there's that. Like, that's crazy, right? The moisturizing formula is buildable and allows for a sheer wash of color with one swipe or layered for a full coverage look. $55. $55 for a lipstick. Okay. All right, the next item, MAC Cosmetics. Wait, okay, so I've just been talking about them doing 3 new palettes and some lip products, and now here's another release of MAC Cosmetics. So there's a lipstick, Sweet Sakura, a highlighter palette, an eyeshadow palette, 4 glosses, and a Fix Plus. I'm not going to get this. We'll just skip that. Okay. Looks like James Charles palette from Morphe is in stock at Ulta. I'm not interested in that at all. It is just way too big. Like, I struggle with just finding spots to put my bigger palettes. All right, so another MAC product. There is the pink set and the gold set. It's Prep and Primer Fix Plus in Pink Light, Strobe Cream in Pink Light, Prep and Primer Natural Radiance in Radiant Pink. And then there's the Prep and Primer Fix Plus in Gold Light, Strobe Cream in Gold Light, and Prep and Primer Natural Radiance in Radiant Yellow. I am not going to get any of those. They don't even interest me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, it looks like Lime Crime is coming out with some new Velveteen shades in Desire, Sparrow, Trinity, Rosa, and Cherished. I don't know. The Cherished shade and the Desire shades are really pretty. The Desire shade is kind of like a muted coral pink. Is that what it's, what do they say it is? A pinky coral. That's exactly what I said. Okay. So it's like a pinky coral, and the metallic taupe is Cherished. Those are the 2 shades that I think are pretty, and that I would consider. And they are sold at Ulta. So I don't know. That's something I might pick up. All right, it looks like Marc Jacobs is coming out with a new collection. They've got an iconic eyeshadow palette in Stiletto, an ultra skinny gel eye crayon that looks like they're coming out in Fine Wine, Grapevine, Pinky Swear, Stiletto, Dove Affair. They're all cool toned, and I won't be picking this up. Okay, so It brushes for Ulta are coming out with a new set. I'm sorry, not a set. It's going to be a brush and a bracelet. And they're going to be coming in 3 colors, purple, pink, and green. Of course, they use different shades. Rose, quartz, amethyst, and jade. That's cool. And they're different brushes. So it looks like the rose quartz is a foundation brush. The amethyst is a contour brush. And the jade is a powder brush. Those are neat. I might actually check these out. And they're $35, which is not a bad price for the IT Cosmetics brushes that are in Ulta. That is definitely a possibly. Okay. Next up is an eyeshadow palette by Kaor. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. If I am, I apologize. It's Kaoir. And it's a eyeshadow palette shaped in the letter K, which to me is not cool. Only because, again, where do I store it? And does the packaging break? You know, and to me, I don't know. I'm struggling with the layout and the coloring. The orange packaging is throwing me off from seeing the colors of the actual shades well. I don't know. I don't like this. It's not aesthetically pleasing to me. So I'm going to skip over that. All right. Looks like there is some sneak peeks for some MAC products. I'll look at those when they have more detail on them. Kapari came out with a coconut detox mask, Starry Eye Balm. Nah, not interested in those either. So I'll skip that. Next up is, looks like the Glamlight pizza design is coming out with lashes. Not interested. Not going to get those. Yeah, just not interested in that. Okay, it looks like Eyelure is coming out with some lashes that they have collabed with Jordan Woods and Jasmine Brown. Lashes, again, not too interested in that. Okay. Guys, so there's definitely a lot of pictures of the same thing. So going forward, I probably have edited some of that out of this video already, but going forward, I'm just going to talk about the products once. So if there's multiple pictures of it or whatever, I'm just going to skip over the multiple references because I'm looking at like multiple references to like the Jeffree Star Morphe palette or brushes and the MAC products. Anyway. All right. Looks like KK Beauty is coming out with 3 new lip sets. One is the best of reds, one is the best of pinks, and the last is the best of nudes. I'm not interested in those. If they came to like an Ulta, because I know that KK Beauty fragrances are available in Ulta right now. If the makeup products were available in Ulta, I might consider them. But then again, I might not. Okay. It looks like Tarte came out with a new foundation, and they're calling it Face Tape. I will consider this. The one thing I do have to say, though, is that I feel like Tarte and their foundations is an ever-moving target. I have done foundation reviews from some Tarte products in the past, and it's almost like by the time I buy the product and have an opportunity to do a review on it, it's like being taken off the shelf already. So, like, I just did a review a couple weeks ago for the Shape Tape Moisturizing. Now, I know that product's been out for like a year, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just very much struggling with Tarte foundations right now, but I might try it. We'll see. Okay, so it looks like Wet n Wild is coming out with a new Rebel Rose line. The collection launches on February 12th. Something is coming that is dark, bold, and new. I'm going to take a look at this when it comes out. It's coming out in a couple of days. By the time when this posts, it will be coming out tomorrow. I want to check that out once it actually comes out. Oh, look, there's another picture. I'm going to take that other picture now. Okay, it looks like there's a box set, $59.99. There's going to be a Photo Focus Rose Multi-Use Oil, a Photo Focus Rose Toner, a Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum, Color Icon Cream Blush, 3 Color Icon Eyeshadow Quads, Perfect Pout Jelly Balm, Perfect Pout Lip Scrub, 2 Megalast Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks, 2 Megalast Liquid Catsuit High Shine Liquid Lipsticks, Rose Blush Brush, and a Rose Eyeshadow Brush. I might take a look at these, especially considering it's Wet n Wild. I don't think I will buy the whole kit. I'm actually very curious about their skincare. I've never tried any Wet n Wild skincare, and that is very interesting to me. I think I'm going to look at the skincare. I really do. So, It's coming out later this week. I am going to look at the skincare. I'm very intrigued by that. Okay, the next item is from Sleek Makeup. It is a new highlighter palette. It's got 4 shades. Does it have cream and powder or just powder? It's a limited edition palette. It's a highlighter quad. I like Sleek Makeup powder highlighters. I don't use a lot of cream highlighters though. This is pretty, but I probably won't pick that up, to be honest with you. Looks like Way is coming out with a hair and body shine mist. Not something I'm going to be picking up. So we're going to skip that one. Okay, so Estee Lauder is coming out with some new products. The Color Replenish Lip Balm, the Lip Volumizer, and Lip Repair Potion. That's interesting. The only one that I would be interested in is the Lip Repair Potion. I might have to take a look at that. It's a sleep treatment. I might take a look at that. So that's probably the only thing that I'm really interested in there. And Fenty Beauty is coming out with a new Stunna lip paint in what looks like a hot pink shade. I am not going to pick that up at all. Nope, not going to happen. All right, so it looks like Charlotte Tilbury has 3 new shades. Super 90s, Supermodel, and Super Sexy. They're limited edition. I probably will not pick them up just because they're limited edition. Okay, looks like Dominique Cosmetics is coming out with a new product, but at least at this picture, it is unknown what it is. Let me scroll up a little bit and see if I can find it. All right, it doesn't look like there's any other pictures on it right now. It just says coming soon. And I'll be interested. That is one brand that I'm very curious about. And I might, during like the spring VIB sale or spring Sephora sale, I might pick up one of the shadow palettes when they give the coupon for off in like the end of March, early April. It looks like she's also coming out with 4 lipsticks. Love Drop, which is a bright cherry red. Heartbeat, which is a deep blue red tone. Babe, soft dusty pink rose, and Nude Kiss, which is a warm peachy nude shade. I might take a look at the Heartbeat shade. I'm curious about that. So maybe, but I'm more interested in the eyeshadows, to be honest with you. You know, the 2 things that I'm really drawn to are lipsticks and eyeshadows, but this is a matte lipstick, so I'm probably going to be leaning towards the eyeshadow palettes. All right, looks like there's a sneak peek from LC Cosmetics coming out with some lipsticks. Doesn't really say much information on that, so we'll keep going there. Okay. It looks like there's new Killawatt highlighter shades from Fenty Beauty. It looks like a pink and a blue. Not interested in either of those, so we'll keep going. NARS is coming out with some Afterglow lip balms, an exposed cheek palette, some glosses, liquid blush, and explicit color lip duos. So lots of new products from NARS. I might consider the lip balms. Everything else, I'm not sure about. I really like their bullet lipsticks, but I might consider the lip balms. All right, it looks like MAC is coming out with something new with Hindash. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Looks like a lipstick is coming out with a collaboration, MAC and Hindash. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Tatcha is coming out with a new skin cream. The Dewy Skin Cream, I'm not interested in that because the price is just going to be way too much. Okay, Maybelline and Puma Collection. I'm not really interested in that. It's a chrome highlighter, Face Duo Stick, and Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. Yeah, no, not really interested in that. Okay, so Benefit is coming out with 2 new palettes. Looks like they're going to have new Hoola bronzer shades. They're going to be deeper, caramel and toasted. They're going to have some pink. Oh, okay. It looks like they're going to have a palette called Cheek Leaders, which is the pink squad, which is going to include Hoola, Dallas, Dandelion, California, and Tickle, which is the new shade. And then they're going to have a mini pink squad. It includes Dandelion, California, and Tickle. And then there's the Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad, which includes Gold Rush, Cookie, which is new, Caramel, which is new, Hoola, Coralista, and then a mini Bronze Squad, which includes Gold Rush and Cookie. I don't have any of the Benefit palettes, the face palettes, and I am curious about them. So I might take a look at these. This is intriguing to me. I might take a look at these. I've been very interested in the Benefit cheek palettes before, and I just have never like bit the bullet and picked any of them up. So there's that. All right, it looks like Storybook Cosmetics is coming out with some new Victorian witch wands, which is 5 eyeshadow brushes, which is a crease brush, tapered blending brush, flat long packaging brush, flat shader brush, and a flat definer brush with synthetic bristles and ornate bejeweled gunmetal alloy handles, and a deep burgundy velvet wand pouch. I think these are absolutely beautiful, but I don't know how I would store them, so I'm not going to pick those up. All right, back in stock, Sonia G brushes. I'm curious about them, but not enough to go out and spend that kind of money right now. Okay, it looks like Natasha Denona is coming out with a new product. This is a sneak peek for a Valentine's Day launch. Looks like it's going to be a rose gold compact. I honestly am not going to pick that up. I'm just not. Okay, the next Naked palette, this is the Naked Reloaded. I think I talked about this in the last Will I Buy It, and I am so intrigued by this palette. I know a lot of people have looked at this and said, oh, that's boring, you know, why did you kill the Naked palette just to come out with this? I think this palette is really pretty. But honestly, now that I'm looking at it again, it reminds me a lot of the Sultry palette. Does anybody else see that? That it reminds them of Sultry? I will put the picture of the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded, and then I'll put a picture of Sultry right underneath it and see what they look like. Off of my memory, yeah, my memory, it looks a lot like the Sultry palette. Okay, and that's it. This has been a really long video, and one thing that I've learned from this video is that 2 weeks is a long time when we're talking about beauty releases, makeup releases, and you know, I've been trying to film this as like a first impression when I'm looking at the picture and giving you my first impression of it, but she posts a lot of the same products with like different, not the same picture of the same products, but a lot of products repeatedly. And some of that is because you'll get a sneak peek, and then you'll get a picture of the collection, and then you'll get a picture of swatches, and then you'll get a picture of the packaging. And so you'll get multiple pictures. So maybe in my next video, what I'll do is actually go through all the products first and write a list of all the products. I don't know. What do you guys want me to do for this? Do you want me to do more of a first impression? I'm going to look at the picture and tell you what I think, or do you want me to do a little bit more background ahead of time? To plan a little bit better for like the multiple pictures of the products. Let me know, which way do you prefer? Because I can do it either way. I can do a little bit more pre-work. I have no problems doing that. I was just kind of going about this as doing like a first impression response kind of a thing. But if you guys would prefer me to have like all the pictures already posted and just tell you what I think of them, I can do it either way. I'm happy with doing it either way. So anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one. If you prefer me to do this weekly rather than bi-weekly, let me know that in the comment section down below. It might make them a little bit shorter videos. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys want. I'm making videos for you. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up down below if you did. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button. We are heading full bore towards 700 subscribers. I would love to continue to move up towards that 1,000 mark and beyond. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to hit the little bell to notify you when I upload new videos, hit that as well. And any comments you have, let them in the comment section down below. I do try to respond to every comment. And I do appreciate every comment that you guys take out of your day to leave me. So anyway, Check out Nimities.com for all of our winter clothing going on sale. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.